Good morning. Introduce me Aristia as a special staff who is chosen by the Minister of Trade. Here I discuss the issue of tariff increase on a product proposed in a country. I'm here to apologize to the Minister of Trade, Mr. James Thomas, who is unable to attend due to illness. Therefore, he asked me to present a solution so that this problem can be resolved. So as we begin today's meeting, if there are any questions from the ladies and gentlemen who are present at this meeting, I am the special staff. Please feel free to ask. First of all, I will explain the ratio for the increase in tariffs on products entering the US, especially your country, China. This is an overview that I would like to convey to all of you. From here we see there are various reasons from the increase in tariffs on products in the US. The first one is because of the competition of product tariffs, where the US and China keep raising unreasonable tariffs which can hurt the economy between the two countries. Companies will find it difficult to produce and introduce their products. Our goal is to get the China government to change practices that are unfair to the US. The second is that the US has long had a trade deficit with China, which means that the value of imports from China is much greater than the US export to China. We consider that this weakness domestic industry and leads to job losses in the manufacturing sector. The US is very supportive of any country's economy, even though competition is fierce in the trade sector. We are simply taking steps to reduce foreign products so the American can buy products made in their own country. I'm sure your country will agree with the assessment. The three is unfair trade practice and intellectual property. We think that the China government has carried out various practices that are considered harmful, such as massive subsidies to state-owned enterprises so that they can sell products on the international market at very low prices, dumping control of the domestic market, which make it difficult for foreign companies to compete fairly in China. The fourth is a form of the negotiation strategy. We use the high tariff policy as a bargaining tool so that the China government can profit more concession in the trade agreement. The fifth is a form of protection from strategic sector, which protects the sector from predatory practice and encourages the growth of domestic strategic industries to subsidy and incentives. We receive information that traders from China sell US products at low prices, which can be detrimental to our company because the value of the product decreases. I want to assure you that US is very open to any country in the trade sector. We impose tariffs on products to protect the economy to be stable and fixed and prevent further losses to small and large business in the US society. As explained earlier, one of the reasons is the loss of jobs and decreases in the value of the goods we produce. Next, I will explain the strategy advantage for China business in complying with global tariffs both in the short and long term as follows. Broader and more stable market access. We minimize tariff barriers by ensuring smooth access to various international markets, reducing the risk of sanctions, additional import duties, and other trade barriers. Not only that, our side we try our best to build trust with trading partners because it is bound by the agreement of both parties, of course, to its number of for the US. Reducing legal and financial risks. If you comply with tariffs, we will protect your company's financial health, avoid potential sanctions and costly litigation, and improve access to financing. Law-abiding and reputable companies can potentially gain access to financing and investment from international financial institutions. By supporting sustainable economic growth, with tariff compliance, the benefit to companies are the product sales will increase and continue to create jobs in China. This is a form of supporting sustainable economic growth. By strengthening international cooperation, by complying with the rules, it included strengthening diplomatic relations and economic cooperation with the other countries as well as supporting a more fair and transparent global trade system which benefits everyone. By enhancing reputation and a brand image, to build and consumers just complying with the requirements that have been given can be a basis for a consumer to just import their product or to our country because they have fulfilled licenses and passed various selections to be sold to the US public and the reputation becomes strong to attract investor, partners, and consumer. As one of the largest economies globally, according to stated data, the MIA stock market index in the United States rose 73 points or 1 to 24% since the beginning of 2025. Historically, the United States stock market index reaches a record high of 61.52 in February 2025. This is a proof that our market reputation is very good. So comparison with the use does not make your company lose money. Next, I would like to talk about the solution to the product tariff increase. The issue is of concern to your company, and the reason we are doing this is to boost the US manufacturing industry, protect jobs, and spur economic growth. So, our government decided to reduce tariffs on products, provided your company also implements it. The US emphasizes the increase of product tariff by up to 145% to China, while China emphasizes the increase of product tariff by up to 125% to the US. We must implement reciprocal tariffs in balance by 100 to 100%. These are government's offer, which is mutually beneficial from various aspects.